Today, I'm going to talk to you about the impact of William Herd Kilpatrick's The Project Method on the 20th century classroom. William Herd Kilpatrick is an advocate of progressive education, a protege of John Dewey, and both heralded and criticized as John Dewey's chief educational interpreter. His most famous publication, The Project Method, was published in the Teachers College Record in 1918. The project method emphasized student motivation and perspectives through active engagement in projects based on their interest and experience, creating a realistic learning environment. This student-centered learning was tailored to students' interests, leading to avid learners with positive association with learning processes. Teachers act as facilitators, guiding children to develop and carry out their own activities. The project method emphasized learning by doing, acquiring knowledge through direct experience, problem solving, and critical thinking were encouraged with real-world problems. Development of critical thinking skills in the moment. This was in complete contradiction to traditional teaching methods that encourage rote memorization and strict authoritative style of instruction. The project method prioritized students' individual interests, needs, and experiences, placing them at the heart of the learning process. This approach empowers students to choose projects that are meaningful to them, fostering intrinsic motivation and engagement. The method promotes active participation and collaboration by involving students in hands-on, practical projects. This enables them to learn by doing, which enhances their understanding and retention of knowledge and compare to passive learning methods. 3 legacies of Kilpatrick's project method in the 20th century classroom. 1. Student-centered approach. 2. Methods integrated into modern teaching strategies. And 3. The integration of real-world application. Number 1. Student-centered approach. Kilpatrick's project method emphasizes a shift from a teacher-focused to a student-oriented learning environment. This approach prioritizes the interests and needs of students, encouraging them to take an active role in their learning. By allowing students to explore their interests and engage in meaningful projects, the method fosters a more inclusive, engaging educational experience. Number 2. Adoption of modern strategies. You can see many of Kilpatrick's educational practices within modern teaching strategies. For example, universal design for learning principles provides multiple means of representation, engagement, and expression to accommodate the varied needs of students. Cultural responsive teaching and inclusive educational methods promote an environment where all students, regardless of their physical, academic, and ethnic backgrounds, can participate and succeed. Additionally, the emphasis on differentiation ensures that instruction is tailored to meet each student's unique learning styles and abilities, fostering an environment where all learners can thrive. And number 3, the integration of real-world application. Relevance of authenticity. The project method emphasizes the connection between classroom learning and real-world application. Projects are designed to be relevant and authentic, reflecting real-life challenges and scenarios. This helps students see the practical value and their education understanding how it applies beyond the classroom. Interdisciplinary learning projects often require the integration of multiple subjects and disciplines, promoting a holistic understanding of concepts. This multidisciplinary approach encourages students to make connections between different areas of knowledge and develop a more comprehensive understanding of complex topics. These factors collectively contribute to a significant shift in educational practices during the 20th century, moving away from traditional teacher-centered instruction towards a more dynamic, student-centered, and experiential learning. Kilpatrick's project method has had a lasting influence on contemporary educational theories and practices, encouraging educators to create a more engaging, relevant, and effective learning experience for their students. As educators, we hold the power to make a real difference. Let's make it count.